So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am going to share some question and answers of Old English heroic poetry. So in this chapter the portion has been divided into two parts, that is your Old English heroic poetry and Old English heroic prose. So at first I am going to share some questions and answers of Old English heroic poetry, okay? So at first I have written six names of heroic poetry, that is your the Battle of Maldon, Beowulf, Witzit, Walderer, the fight at Finnsburg, and the Battle of Brunanburh. Then next I have written some questions of this chapter, rather important questions. You can see here also. Mm, Next I am going to move to short questions and answers. It is a mixture of both Old English heroic poetry and Old English heroic prose as well. So, your first question is, what is an Old English period? Next is, who is regarded as the first poet in the Old English period? Then, what do you know about Old English theme of poetry? What are the names of poets of this age? Then name some of the great poems of Old English period. You can write any name: Beowulf, Walderer, Seafarer, the fight at Finnsburg, the Battle of Maldon. You can write anything here. What are the important dialects of this age? That is your Kentish, Mercian, Northumbrian, and West Saxon. Then, who were Germanic tribes? What were the two Old English poetry styles? Your next question is, how an Old English poetry has survived? Then, who was prominent prose writer in Old English literature? Then, who was King Alfred? King Alfred is known as the father of English prose. Who was Edward the Confessor? Why did Battle of Hastings take place? Who won the Battle of Hastings? And the last one is, when did Vikings attack Britain? So next I am going to share some questions or short notes on Old English heroic poetry. Your first one is Beowulf as an epic. It is an important question. Describe Beowulf as an epic. So next I have written short note on Beowulf. This short note will help you to get a clear picture about Beowulf. Beowulf was the prince of Gates. Okay. So next it is Walderer. These all are short notes which will help you to write the questions and answers as well, which will help you to write the answers as well. Then the Battle of Brunanburh. Next is your the Battle of Maldon. This one is also an important question. The question is, write an essay on Old English heroic poetry. So at first you have to write in brief about Old English heroic poetry. Then after that you have to describe some of the heroic poetry as well, like Beowulf. You can write from here also, like Beowulf, then Walderer, then Battle of Brunanburh, and the Battle of Malden. Is all enough for this question. So next I am going to move to Old English heroic prose. So this note is enough for Old English heroic poetry and prose. At first you have to write something about old Anglo-Saxon prose. Then uh, in this period the three main great prose writers were Alfred, Alfric and Woolston. First I have written about King Alfred. King Alfred is known as the father of English prose and he has translated five great works. Next is your Alfric, then Woolston, and then is your Anglo-Saxon Chronicle. All these portions are very important. So thank you for watching my video. Do like my video and subscribe my channel.